line read drill within individual, okay? The way I set this up, it's just half a line. I like having the trash cans on the other side, okay, to mimic an entire offensive line. So here, you have the offensive tackle, you have the guard, which should be our key, you have a near back in the backfield. You have the trash can here in the center, which is the center here. You have the guard on this side, you have the tackle. I like putting those there so the guys, the visual guys, can really see that whole line. Okay, from there, we work on our read steps, and we work on our 3 primary reads. Okay, and then we will add zone as well. So that would be an open window. Okay, guys, coaches, you can draw cards if you want, but typically I'm just standing behind telling these scout guys what to do. I'm just pointing to where they should go. So right there is an open window. This linebacker here, we start off with spilling. Also, guys, with the open window, okay, I will have these linebackers as we get more advanced. They will make an ISO call to help that opposite backer to work over top. Okay, I'll show you an example of that in the game film. But open window, we fill and spill, or we will box at times as well. Okay, there it is, a closed window. So number 1 there, he takes his read steps. Okay, what I will do is I will yell pull. Okay, since there's not an opposite backer there. All right, the closed window with the near back key going that way as well, and hearing a pull will tell me to scrape nice and tight. He's a little too loose, though, that linebacker. We need to scrape nice and tight because our end, our 5 technique, he will wrong arm the football to us. And then we have a pull call. For this drill, they press the play side A, and since we don't have a down block, guys, I'll just have them shuffle down the line. Okay. Again, that was the first part. Now we add for our guard read drill to work on communication, all right, with 2 backers, okay? We'll have 2 guards. We'll have a near back, all right? And then we will have our trash cans to mimic your offensive tackle, our center, okay, and then our other tackle on that side, okay? But again, you have 2 guards now. So that's not a half a line. All right, we were really focusing on this drill, obviously our footwork. Okay, I want the guys to work on starting to communicate pull calls and ISO calls. All right, and then also really honing in on the guards. Okay. So here we have an ISO play. So we should be getting an open window read. That flow is coming to the Mike linebacker there, his gap. He would spill. He should be communicating ISO. The opposite backer here, I should say the weak linebacker in this clip, he is working to steal the opposite pocket of the backer who is spilling. Again, for this drill, guys, I will make sure that I am back and I'm pointing to where these scout guys need to go. You don't need cards for this. I think it slows it down. Okay, here, the will linebacker here on the left side, he's making a pull call. Okay, his job is to press the play side A. Right now, he doesn't have a clear lane to the football, therefore, he's going to continue to work over top of this block. The backer on the right there, the Mike backer, he should be scraping nice and tight. Okay, if a puller gets to him or a fullback, he needs to spill that pulling guard or fullback. So obviously we would have our end, our 5 technique, spill the football. And if something were to get to him, he would need to spill as well. Okay, there's the same play the other direction. Good look at this linebacker here, spilling the pulling guard. Okay, working on one back stuff here. Guard shoulders are square. We're not hearing pull, not hearing ISO. We press our gaps downhill. Take our read steps. Notice how patient they are at the read steps. and they press their gap. Okay, show you some game clips real quick. Watch from this angle. Okay, focus on 18 here. He should be getting an open window to his A gap. Okay, we're spelling here. He should be yelling ISO, ISO, ISO. Okay? Number 1 here does a nice job of working over top, nice and tight to 18 to get on the action. If for some reason our mic were to get cut off there, number 1, we have a safety or an outside backer to pick it up as well. Good example of an open window. Okay, here's an example of when we would box an open window. Okay, number 1 there is doing a nice job boxing the fullback. The running back runs his gap. If that happens, guys, I tell them, if they run your gap and you're filling on ISO, you have to make the play. We're attacking half a man still. 18 does a nice job of working to his pocket, the opposite pocket in which he's spilling your boxing. Okay, we have a pull read with a closed window read here. Okay, you get a good look at our 5 technique here at the bottom. Okay, him spilling the kick out, getting vertical, and actually knocking off the second puller there, which is really good. See it from the tight view. Okay, again, 45 is getting a closed window read. What helps with that closed window read? Number 1, making a pull, pull, pull call to redirect him. Okay, number 1 there, that's tough. Okay, he does not have a clear lane to the football. He needs to press over top, attack half a man, try to keep his shoulders square to the football. Okay, but 45 does a nice job of scraping nice and tight to that end. Okay, we have a 1-back set. Pull, pull, pull with a closed window read. Really good job by the weak side linebacker here. Watch his feet. He takes nice read steps. He redirects when he hears pull, closed window, makes a tackle. You can tell he's communicating pull, pull, pull. Look, he's pointing, right? Right there, okay, he's got a clear lane the football. The guy making the pull call, take it. Okay, again, our end did a nice job of getting vertical, knocking off both pullers there. Okay, here's an example of a guy making a pull call and there being a clear lane to the football. So he's pressing right here. He's pressing the play side A. Pull, pull, pull. He has a clear lane to the football. Right there it is. He makes the play. You can see that lane open up right there, guys. Right there. Take it. Okay, a quick little example as to why I like reading guard and not just our back key. We have back stepping in one direction, got the fullback going in one direction, but our guard takes us to the football. So you got a pull read here with the closed window read. Another good clip, you can see it from this angle, of the guy making the pull call, pressing the play side A. Number 1 there, the lane is clear, he takes it. One back, thinking zone. You get a good look here at us using our shock, extend, rip technique by both guys. Okay, I'm not hearing pull, I'm not hearing ISO. It's a 1-back set. Guard shoulders are square to me. I press half a man into my gap. We build a wall, guys. We build a wall. Not bad by 1 there, extending. I'd like to see him work half a man more. Okay, last clip here. One back, one back. Thinking zone. Press our gaps. Build a wall. 45 would have the B gap. Number 1 would have the A gap. Okay, pass. From there, we'll go into pass. Okay? Our main responsibility in our pass, and I know Coach Moore covered this already, would be a 3-2 drop that both Mike and Will. Okay, obviously read a hi-hat, read from our offensive guard. All right, from there, we'll open up our hips slightly at a 45-degree angle. I don't want them bailing out, just slightly. Open it up to see what's going on, all right, in front of them. All right, make sure we drop on the wide receiver's inside hip. We don't overrun them because they'll cut inside, okay? If we can reroute, great. If it takes us out of our drop, no, okay? We got to communicate out calls and in calls, all right? And then we're a big matchup zone team. All right, we cover people and not grass. Make sure your players understand that. Okay, again, the whole perspective here, okay, we'll just start off with our drop, W drill. All right, we'll take a read step. You just set the cones up in a W. Notice, all right, they're leveling off, all right, resembling them leveling off. Notice them popping their eyes, looking up receivers. Okay, again, this is just to work on our 45-degree drop with our hips. Okay, I'm not adding a key in there yet. And obviously make sure they finish through. You can finish off on an interception as well. Okay, but the key is, if you see up top, I like having the 2 cones there to really focus on them leveling off their hips and getting them square and then looking up receivers. You can notice them turn their heads.